cried, "Daughter of the owner of this room." She locked the door behind. Little faint light of the moon through the closed curtains were coming in. The room is still same as it was 10 years ago. Even the feeling which were in this room years ago is still the same. She goes towards the bed and sit on it. She take out an old diary. She hold it in her hand. She can feel the weight of the diary. So heavy, like someone has put all depth of innocence in it. She open it and first thing she find was a photo, which was her father and her baby photo. She was in her father's arms, sleeping peacefully, and he was smiling, seeing his little angel. She take it, she remember how her father adored her, protect her from the world, always there for her, never make her feel alone. She was his everything. Even in his last breath, he was thinking of his little angel. She then turned the page and then she get lost in the past. 10 years ago, she was sitting on the chair beside her father, who was laying on the bed counting his last breath. A man named Taehyung standing beside the father's daughter. Her father said in weak yet lovely tone, only for his daughter, "Fan, father, sweetheart, don't cry. Fan, Appa." She was just crying. "Fan, father, if you will continue to cry like this, then what face I will show to your mother when I will meet her in heaven?" "Ryan, don't say like this. You are not going anywhere, leaving me alone." "Father, everyone has to leave one day, sweetheart." "Fan, if you will go away, then what will happen to me?" "Father, who said I will go away? I, with your Oma, will always with you, my angel." He placed his shivering hand on her hand and said in serious yet gentle tone, "Father, sweetheart, will you will fulfill my one last wish?" She looked towards her father, whose big eyes shows hope and something she can't explain. "Fine, Appa, I will do whatever you will say." "Father, marry Taehyung." "Fan, huh?" Both Fan and Taehyung eyes widened, but Taehyung chose to stay silent. "Father, Taehyung, please come here, son." Taehyung stand near him. "Father, Taehyung, you were always there for me in my hard time. I know I am being selfish, but you are the only one whom I can trust for my daughter. Son, please marry my daughter. Don't let her feel my absence. She will be alone. Please, Taehyung." He began to breathe heavily. "Fan, Appa, Mr. Lee, I call the doctor," but he hold his hand. "Father, no, now my last time has come." He placed Taehyung's hand on Van's hand. "Father, sweetheart, please marry Taehyung. Taehyung, please take care of my daughter." Saying this, he closed his eyes and his both hands fall, which were holding Taehyung and Van's hand. "Van, Appa," she shouted and began to cry loudly, hugging her father. "Van, Appa, don't leave me, please come back, Appa." But he was gone to heaven to meet his wife. Van, now sitting in front of her father's grave, crying, tears didn't stop from rolling down from her red eyes. She lost her most precious gem, her protector, her Superman, her mother, father. Now she was an orphan. She cried silently. Everyone was there. She was in between lots of people, but still alone. Hours passed, everyone left, but she keeps sitting there, staring at her father's grave, which was beside her mother's grave. Everyone left her alone. In this world, she cried harder and harder. Hours passed, now no tears left. It was already dark. She was afraid of dark, but she was with her father, so no worries. Her father would protect her from everything. Even when he left her, suddenly she felt a hand on her shoulder. She looked up and see Taehyung. He was there for her, standing beside her, letting her cry, heart out. Tay, now we should go back home. Fan, you go, I will stay here. Tay, try to understand. It's already dark, and Mr. Lee must be very sad after seeing you crying. Let's go back. Fan nodded. She stumbles, but a hand held her. It was Taehyung's. She stand up, and they both left. The room door opened. Taehyung come inside with a plate. He see Van sitting on the floor, hugging her knees and crying. It's been 2 days since Mr. Lee. He goes near and sit beside her, still holding the plate. She look at him. Fine, why are you here? She said in a heavy voice, which was due to crying. Tay, I'm here to make you eat. Here is the food. He forwarded the plate. But, Fan, I'm not hungry. Tay, you have didn't eaten for 2 days. Fan, so why do you care? She said, looking deeply into his sharp eyes, which she tries hard but couldn't read a single emotion. And there he is who read every emotion just by looking at her eyes, like he knew everything about her since childhood. Tay, Mr. Lee had given me your responsibility. Fan, Appa had also said you to marry me, so you will marry me. She questioned. She is just not in grief of her father's going, but in the duty, the responsibility, the weight of her father, wish, his promise. She is stuck between all this. Taehyung knows everything about her, every secret, emotions, but she doesn't. He was always with her father as his bodyguard, advisor, his shadow. He was always a stoic, a disciplined man who had been like a guardian from her childhood. He is a man of few words with a gaze that could silence a storm. He is 11 years older than her. Tay, only if you want, find what you want. Tay, I have your father, my words, and I don't break my promise. They both just stare at each other's eyes. Again she tried to find something, at least something, in his eyes, but it seems to be distinct. The emotions were so deep that she couldn't reach there and just saw emptiness. Taehyung forward a spoonful of rice. She silently ate. He fed her the whole plate. She lay down the bed. He covered her with blanket. Tay, sleep. Seeing this, he went away. She just stared at his despairing figure. Next day, Fan was sitting on the sofa in the living room. Just then her uncle walked in. Mr. Lee, Fan, where are you? She gets off the sofa and goes towards him. Fan, I'm here, uncle. What happened? Mr. Lee, sign this paper. He forwards a file. Fan, what paper is this that you're giving me to sign? Mr. Lee, see yourself. She take it and open the file. Her eyes wide open. She looks towards him. Fan, property people? Mr. Lee, yes, sign this fastly. I don't have much time. Fan, why I will sign this and why the hell I will give you my father's property, his company, huh? He looks towards her with furious eyes. Mr. Lee, why? Your father has taken money in loan for a project and now he's gone and the project gets unsuccessful as the client stopped the project and now everyone is demanding their money. So who will pay it? That's why I signed this paper and transfer all the property in my name. I have to also clear. Hyung stopped. Van, what nonsense are you saying? Appa didn't tell me anything about this. Lee, listen girl. He didn't say you because you can't understand business things. Sign this fast. After her father's, all of his property get transferred in Van's name as per Van father will. So now Mr. Lee, Van father's younger brother, wants that all property from her. Van, I will not sign this until I will get proof that you are saying is true or not, or about my father's debt, then I can solve it on my own. You don't have to worry about it. Mr. Lee, it's not about playing games. It is business. You can't do anything alone. Sign this. Van, I will not. Mr. Lee, sign it, or he raised his hands, but it stopped in middle and someone tightly held it. Van closed her eyes tightly in fear. After feeling nothing, she opened and see Taehyung holding his hand tightly. He jerked his hands. Tae, watch out, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, you, who are you to hold my hand, you poor bodyguard? Tay, I can also break your hand. Van, he's saying that Appa has taken loan and he wants his property to clear his debt. Tay, it's true. Sir has taken loan, but we will see it. You have nothing here to do anything, so please get out. Mr. Lee was foaming in anger. He can make stories to Ryan, but for Taeyang can't. He know everything about grandfather business. He angrily glared at him and then left. Fan stand there seeing her uncle, how he was so soft 2 days ago, consoling her, wiping her tears, and now he seems to be totally opposite. Tay, you don't have to worry about that. I will handle. Fan, no, you will alone not. I am his daughter. I also know business things. Now I will do my father's work. Taeyang nodded. Van said in the board meeting, the meeting seems to be full of vultures and foxes. Everyone seemed to make her down, but Taeyang already acting like a silent protector for her. When vultures from the rival frames came sniffing, Taeyang cut them down with calculated precision. When the board meeting tried to replace her with someone more seasoned, then Taeyang was the one who reminded them who held the control. Days passed. Taehyung always stood beside her, never claiming the credit, but always making sure she chose the right decision. He was always calm, and his presence was enough to make people listen him. Ryan sat across her desk thinking about her father, his last wish, last word. Sweetheart, please marry Taehyung. Taehyung, please take care of my daughter. She thought about Taehyung, the man her father trusted the most. Even in his deathbed, he trusted him for her. He already knew what going to happen when he will gone. As her father thought Taehyung was always beside her, she now knew what her father wanted. She now wanted to fulfill her father's last wish. Now they are heading towards her home. Taehyung always dropped her to her home safely. The car was silent as usual, but today it will be not. Fan, I want to fulfill my Appa's last wish. Taehyung's eyes sought open, but he not diverted his gaze from the road. Fan, I want to marry you, she said while looking at his side profile. He stopped the car at the edge of the road, but still didn't speak a word. Fine, I have thought what my Appa asked. Don't think that I'm agreeing because I need you or to just fulfill my Appa's wish. Then why? He said while joining to her fully. She made his gaze steady and unwavering while deeply gazing into his sharp eyes. She said, Fine, because I see what my Appa see, and maybe I want to protect what he built, not just the company or property, but something that my father want me to build. He trusts you the most, and I trust my father. He will always choose what is best for me. Day, if you want to honor your father's wish, then I am with you. That night there was something between them that can't be described, not right now. The marriage held after 1 week. It was not so big but not so off, just simple. Some of one's friends, some very close relative whom she have little trust. Well, she don't have any trust, but still, from Taehyung's side nobody come, as he does not have anyone in his family. His parents died when he was very young. He always lives alone, no friends, no relative. Everyone in his family left him. No one wanted to raise him. He left alone when Mr. Lee with his wife come up for him. Taehyung's father was secretary in Mr. Lee company. Mr. Lee take care of his all education career. He was free to choose his work, but he chose to work with Mr. Lee. Their marriage was under the large tree at a big field where Van's father used to tell her stories, how he met her mother, how their life was, what he wants for his angel. This tree shadow has been a home for them. It was very special place for her. So what can be best place for her wedding? Instead, this peaceful place. Van walked towards her room alone. She's missing her appa. If he would be here, then she must be walking with him. A movement that every daughter wants to be with her father. But fate is not lucky towards her with this thing. Suddenly a blue butterfly came beside her and began to fly towards the path where she was going. Everyone looks at the butterfly. They all were amazed. Van heard some sound and looked. She saw a butterfly falling beside her. The blue butterfly, her appa's favorite color. She smiled in tears. Van, Appa, she said in a low voice. The butterfly fly around her, indicating what she is thinking is true. She smiled and reached towards her groom. Taehyung gently held her hand, and at the same time, the butterfly sat at their hands, which were holding each other. Her father was indicating that he is happy. They both smiled and stand at the altar. Another purple butterfly came and began to fly with blue one. Priced, do you Kim Tae-young take Lee Van as your lawful wedded wife? Tae, I do, he said while looking at her. Price, do you Lee Van take Kim Tae-young as your lawful wedded husband? Van, I do. Priced, now you both exchange the rings. First Tae-young, then Van exchange the rings. Priced, now the groom may kiss the bride. She looked down. Taehyung came towards her slowly. He held up her chin and leaned towards her. She closed her eyes and their lips meet, just for a few seconds, but the kiss made them feel butterfly in both their stomach. The butterflies began to fly around them in a circle, giving their blessings for their daughter and son-in-law. And then the butterfly fly high up in the sky and disappeared. Fan smiled through tears and Taehyung held her hand tightly, indicating that he is with her now and always.